He had the worst jokes.
And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, editing is everything. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below if you also thought that Osiris just freaking Nova bombed all of the civilians, Mithrax, and Saint 14. Like, I thought they were all dead for sure. But anyway, welcome everybody to the new video. Today we're going to be going over the new Iron Banner armor that Bungie showed off yesterday. And oh boy, did you guys have some opinions about this armor. So yesterday I posted the armor on my Instagram and on my Twitter, and I want to say about half of you were like, oh dope, some of those armor pieces are great, and the other half of you were like already writing death threats and telling people that other people should be fired. What the hell is wrong with you guys? Like, I get maybe the armors aren't as cool as we wanted them to be, but chill out. But anyway, ignoring all of the idiots that would comment that to real people, let's have a real conversation about this armor. So yeah, apparently we're going back to the whole Viking theme. Listen, I'm not going to complain about the Viking stuff, but I do want to bring back the whole like knight aesthetic. I mean, you've seen me talk about that several times in videos, so I'll just skip that part. But Vikings aren't bad. I'm really digging the metal horns on all of the helmets and on the Titan's shoulders. I feel like those are going to shade and work out very nicely. The freaking Hunter's helmet kind of reminds me of the Crown of Tempest, but like with a bath towel in the front of it. I saw a lot of you guys complaining about this helmet, but I'm telling you, you're wrong about it. And you want to know why I know you're wrong? It's because a ton of you hunters send me a bunch of fashion builds with the Assassin's Cowl, and you guys seem to really like that thing for fashion. So this is basically going to be the same thing, but it has a hood on it, it has horns on it, and there's not that like crazy like glow on it. And look, it may seem that I'm completely trashing your opinions. I mean, I kind of am, but trust me, you guys are going to end up liking this. Just throw on some black shaders on there. I can guarantee you guys are going to love it, and you're going to make it work. So since we're already talking about the Hunter, let's talk about his arms. So those arms are really freaking dope. I like the fact that they have armor on one side that's different from the other side. And it also looks like there's two different colors on each side. So it looks like the primary color will be on that main armor side, and the secondary color will be on the right side. So those are going to be really fun to work with. Now, you know what won't be fun to work with? So that little, I don't even know what that is. They're like little tubes around the neck on the Warlock. It's on the mark on the Titan, and it's like on the top of the cloak on the Hunter. I really don't know what those are supposed to be, but I feel like that's what's throwing people off a lot, especially on the Warlock, because it looks like it's supposed to be, you know, those little like fancy like bibs that old fancy people had back in Europe back in the day. I'm pretty sure I'll pop up an image right here to show you, but that's what that reminds me of on the Warlock. And it's also what's messing up the Titan marks. So for Titan marks, I personally like them to be small and out of the way, so I like them to kind of hang down like past your butt and really nothing in the front area. But this mark is not that. It's very bulky and there's a lot of stuff going on. I really don't see myself using that mark at all. And let's talk about a big reason that I think that this armor isn't really to everybody's liking. They are using the female guardians to kind of show off the Titan set and the Warlock set. Now, I can guarantee you guys that this armor is actually going to look a lot better on the males than on the females this time around, because you can tell that they are significantly like downsized, which might be okay for some of you, but it looks a little bit awkward sometimes when they do that. And I can guarantee you that the male versions of these armor sets are going to look a lot better, especially for that Titan, because I can tell that that helmet is kind of like weirdly slim, and I'm pretty sure that the male Titan is going to fix that. And speaking of not liking things now, but you're going to like them a lot later once we actually get the armor, let's talk about the fur on this set. Yes, we all love fur on our armor. I mean, you can even see it now in the Lightkin robes for the Warlock. Everybody loves those things. Those things are basically the second coming of the Lux robes because everybody's using them and they look good with everything. So fur is top tier when it comes to armor, and we're getting fur here as well. So honestly, combining the Lightkin set with this set might be a good idea, so that way you do have a lot more fur on your armor. And here's a free tip for you guys. Actually try combining this set with the Hunter Canis Luna set, so the Halloween set from last year. Combine those two together and I bet you're going to get some crazy Viking stuff, and you guys are going to look absolutely top tier with combining those two armor sets. You're welcome for the free advice. Okay, so we're kind of talking about the Titan and the Hunter a little bit too much, so let's go over to the Warlock. The Warlock the main pieces that I know people are going to use a lot more than everything else is going to be that helmet and the bond. So this is exactly what I love to see in a warlock helmet and a warlock bond. All they have to do is be super unique, and guess what? Bungie achieved it here. That helmet is absolutely amazing. So once you guys start combining some crazy shaders with that helmet and that bond, and maybe throw on a more armored pair of robes, I can guarantee you guys can make some really cool warlord builds. So overall, this is why I think you guys are wrong about this set. That helmet on the warlock looks absolutely amazing. That bond can be used for so many different things. The hunter helmet is not as bad as you guys are thinking. I guarantee you guys are actually going to end up liking that. The arms are a definite winner for the hunters. I'm not sure about the chest plate just yet. I need to see what it looks like from the side. And so far, the hunter cloak looks like it's going to be mainly fur, so I welcome that, and I think that's also going to be dope. As far as the Titan goes, the helmet looks pretty simple, and I do like those horns, so I think I can make it work. The shoulders I'm iffy about. I need to see what those look like on the male Titan, since I do have a male Titan, so we'll see on those. The chest plate looks fairly simple. I don't anticipate that that's going to be hard to work with. And lastly, the things I'm not going to like are going to be the warlock robes. Don't look that good at all. The hunter legs I also don't like at all. They look like they just have like some samurai stuff on the side. I don't anticipate those are going to look that cool. The Titan mark I absolutely dislike right now from what I can see in the picture, and of course I can't see any of the legs on any of these sets, so we'll wait and see for the leg. But of course that is my opinion, and now I want to hear your opinion in the comments below, as long as you keep it civil. Enough of this go kill yourselves and people should get fired nonsense. Bungie developers are real people, and yeah, no one wants to hear that crap. And if you want to continue the conversation, I do have a Discord server where you can also work on your own Destiny 2 fashion. I have some tabs where you can ask for some fashion advice, or you can just show off things that you've already made. And if you so desire, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to keep up with the latest in Destiny 2 fashion. Go ahead and also leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Go ahead and click on another video popping up in the end card right now. And Guardians, as always, stay beautiful.